videos did you upload? I'm getting like 10 notifications of Fireplays uploads for some reason.
Um, that might be a you problem. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll see what. Oh, it's because you're streaming too. That's why.
Oh.
Okay. Because I'm just like, why am I getting Fireplays? Just upload Fireplays, Fireplays.
Hey!
Thank you
Thank
for the
you!
babies. Hey, love to see it. Thank you, Brittle Monstar. We appreciate you. And also, y'all, Brittle Monstar, if I'm not mistaken, is also going to be trying to get into that streaming university. So,
Yeah.
Brittle
Let's see what
Monstar, best of luck,
happens.
you know, best of luck in those endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Hope we get to see you there,
Spell
or
endeavor.
we get to see you there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on that pleasant note, let's just jump right into it because we ain't got a lot of time.
Yes.
I don't know when this website's gonna close out. So
All right.
um
So y'all will see some of mine is well on YouTube. Y'all will see some of mine is pre-filled out. Um,
mhm.
because I didn't clear the application before restarting it. So it's all
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah, we did get to kind of like case this out. You know what I'm saying? We did like kind of a little bit of a mock-up test for some of these things. Update your
I know some of
latest.
these words.
I know some of these words. Okay, yeah, I want to switch this account.
So where are you at?
Well, I'm at honestly kind of the beginning, so um
Okay. Let me know when you
yeah,
get to the first question.
all right. Oh, I will. Okay.
Oh, will you?
Sure will. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, you know what, D? I see
What?
what you did because you're using the Fireplace Gmail, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I have to use a different one because that one
Oh, we can't
I
use
would
the same one.
we can't use the same one.
I
Which is
see.
it's great to know. Sneaky, sneaky. So I'm gonna use my own personal. Um, you know,
Wow.
I'm gonna use my own personal. Well, it's not really like personal.
Wow.
It's personal enough. Don't email me, your mother. Um, okay. Your email address. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Ah, I don't know if y'all can see that one. I don't want you to, but here we are. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We're the first question. Uh, let's see. If you can take any course, what course are you certain you'd pass with an A plus?
So, obviously for me, I I assumed this was academic. I'm not really sure
It's kind of
what
hard
the
to tell with
yeah.
Kai. You know, like
But
some
like
people say something like lunch and weed or
yeah.
something. So
But I went
um
with math, obviously.
okay. Well, academically speaking, one
Academically
class that I
speaking.
academically speaking, yes. Like coming from the math head, talking about academically speaking, yeah, academically speaking. Um, I was always the best at English, and not like speaking English. I'm talking about, I
Right.
read a
Oh, you
couple,
can write English.
I write a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking it right now. Clearly A plus.
Are you?
Um, yeah.
I don't know what you
Um,
be speaking. Sometimes it ain't English.
see, that's called aging, D. There's a difference. Let's see. Next question.
Wait,
What
hold on.
subject did you hold on.
I gotta sign into the YouTube chat
That's
apparently.
called emphasis. If you're an English major.
Gmail. Sometimes I forget our email.
You forget I email. Yo, y'all applying? We sure are, A Steve.
Yeah.
Hey Steve, another content creator that honestly you should be applying for this, bro.
Yeah. Whoa, I got
You
our
know,
password right on the first try.
confirm if whether you, well, yeah, confirm it, D. Go on and confirm it.
Are you gonna confirm it or me? I'll confirm it.
Oh,
Okay.
because I got the stream up over here. I got to make the stream go on right here.
All right, we all good. So second question.
Second question. Which, I mean, is this technically, I ain't gonna go into that. What subject did you struggle the most at in um English was my first English was the best class. What subject did you struggle the most at in school? Okay, this
What
is an
what
easy
subject did
answer.
you struggle the most with in school?
Social studies.
Oh, I did biology. I
You see,
sucked at biology.
you see, people to this day call it history. I still don't call it history, specifically social studies. I called it social studies in college. It's social studies to me, even though it's history. I don't understand why it went from social studies to history. Should have been history in the beginning, but whatever. Social studies. Couldn't
It,
stand it. I ain't like reading about the past because the past is sad. And the teachers, they
but you
never
can
really,
learn from the past. You take the
yeah, but
past and apply it to modern
yes,
day.
but the teachers, they never gave me an actual reason to study history. What they did was say, this happened in 1997, this happened in 1999, this gonna be on the test, remember it.
See,
That's it.
see,
They gave no
you went to
importance
that.
as to why.
You went to that
And that's
school.
why I like social studies like that. But there it is. Um, if you were in a group of 4 students, which of these best describes how you contribute to the project? There's the leader. I ain't reading all that other stuff, but there's the
The leader,
leader
the slacker, the overachiever, the last minute hero, the
and
ghost.
the just like you are right now, D. You just disappeared.
Yeah, what the fuck? All right, hold on, y'all.
Nah, great. D just gone. He just gone.
Man, look
Now,
here.
now for me, being in a group, I never really took the
Oh,
leader
that's why.
approach.
Okay, I got you.
Um, you know what I'm saying? Like being a leader is like great, and I don't mind stepping up to that role as needed, but vast majority of the time,
That's
you
needed.
know, I let, you know what I'm saying, I'll let somebody else do what they need to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to be that team player to kind of help out
Mm.
along the way. Unless they like, you know, it's like Bruce Willis, you know, like Bruce Willis, he'd be like,
What?
man, somebody else want to save the day, they go ahead and save the day. But nobody else want to do it, so I got to do it. It's
Oh,
that's from
okay, I see.
you get it now, don't you?
No.
Okay. So let's see.
So for
There's the
me,
slacker.
oh,
No.
you still going through yours.
Yeah, yeah. So slacker, nah, that don't fit me. I do more than minimal. The
I
overachiever
do
does the
more.
most to
I
get the
do more
best
than
grade.
minimal.
I mean, overachiever, maybe. The last minute hero procrastinates until the last minute, then goes all in. Nah, I like planning. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like planning.
Then there's the ghost who does nothing but they name on the project. Hell
I
no.
ain't never allow those people in my group.
Yeah, I don't
I
like that.
like,
Don't name on my shit. Get out of here. You
like
gonna be a
hell no,
ghost for
I
real.
did this.
You know.
But for
I'll
me, like, there's a couple that apply to me. Um,
oh
like leader, overachiever, last minute hero for sure.
okay.
Um, cause sometimes I don't like planning. Sometimes you just need to go with the flow.
I can't trust the flow. Hey,
But
what?
that's your problem.
Benji's. Thank you
Yeah,
for the.
see?
Thank
Trust
you
the
for the.
flow.
Yeah, I like
Thank
that. Thank you
you.
so much, Brittle. You know what I'm saying? Go popping us off with them biddies. Thank you.
Popping
We
us up. That
appreciate
sound like
you.
something. But ultimately, I went with the overachiever. I do the
Okay.
most. I want the best grade. Um,
Okay.
like Greg, the leader, I usually don't do that unless I really need to. And
Hmm.
then I'm like, all right, y'all need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be
Yeah.
slacking off. And I
Yeah.
need you to
That's
slack
what I'm
off.
saying. Yeah. I mean, for real. Like, don't be slack. Like, cause see, I'm already trying to slack off, but then when y'all slack off, I can't slack off. So then I gotta slack on to make sure y'all slack on.
Didn't you just say you wasn't a last minute hero?
I'm not, but when other people can't do their job, now I gotta be a last minute hero. Cause ain't nobody doing nothing. I can't be doing nothing and you can't be doing nothing. One of us gotta do something. That's all I'm saying. Um, Bottom line, I'm an overachiever. Let's see.
Mm.
In less than 3 sentences, how would your
Your future
future
roommate.
roommate at Streamer University describe you as their roommate? Um,
I've been slacking for 6 months. Wait, why can't I read the rest of that?
what up, Ken Stick? Ken Stick, what's good with you? You ain't give us no bits, but I'm just giving you this gesture anyways. What up? What up,
What
Ken
kind
Stick?
of
How you
shit is
doing?
that? Kids they come in comments. You talk about well, you ain't giving us no bits.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that.
What's up,
I
kid?
ain't saying that. I'm just saying that I'm glad that you're here, Ken Stick. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? How's you been? How's you
How's you
been?
been? You
Um,
talk about you need
how
to change that top answer.
I ain't changing shit. Look, in less than three
Okay,
sentences, how would your future roommate at Streaming University describe you as their roommate? Um,
that's a I
that's
I mean I just be
ain't that kind of
chilling.
personal? I mean, not really, but
I just be
how
chilling.
would- yeah, I mean, we be chilling. What was it, best of friends?
Your future
No,
roommate would describe you as best friends.
I'm a very nice guy. Fatal
No time
attraction
for
type.
hardly working. I've been working hard. I'll save the sob story, but man, I'm making bank at least. Okay,
Okay,
at least you can
I
say
mean,
that.
you can find that light at the end of the tunnel, and I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's important. It's important that you look at the bright sides, and in all them dark moments.
So
So you keep making that bank, but
if you're
don't
in a
compromise.
tunnel, I feel like the last thing you would want to see is light, right? Like, wouldn't light be like a train or a car coming?
So you talking about lights and tunnels? We got to answer
You're
this
talking
question.
about lights and tunnels.
Yeah, I was just saying something. Then you talking about something outside of my something. Hold on. All right, so wait. In
Okay,
less
how
than
would
three
who
sentences,
how?
we read this like 5, 10 times.
Okay,
Hold
I
on.
had a roommate. How would he? I should
Okay.
text him and ask him how he would describe me.
Hey, how would you describe me? Um. Okay. Now I've never
Okay,
had. Well, no. Like I
okay.
mean, I have a roommate. I got my partner, so I could text her and say,
Oh,
"Hey, what do you think of me?" In
it
three
looks like there's a
sentences.
more recent draft of your response. Update to your latest draft to pick up what?
Yeah, I got that same notification, but that was because it was under a different email.
Okay,
Like it's
I think I need to use my personal email as well. Okay.
yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But wait, in less than three sentences, how would you? Oh my, I'm tired of reading this question. Okay, you know what?
Math,
I think I got to just go with what I think is right. I would say
biology,
my roommate would
overachiever.
consider me.
I'm not writing sentences. Chill,
That's a good
laid
point, D.
back.
Um, maybe
Um,
bunctious.
you
I want
rambunctious.
to use. I want to rambunctious, gregarious,
Chill,
and
laid back, clean. That's
rambunctious, gregarious, and um, what's another big word?
why are you
Uh,
trying to use big words?
academics. Um, rambunctious,
Okay, get you
gregarious,
academics.
and
How do you feel about Drake?
illumin, illuminatory, illumin,
Illuminatory is not a word.
illuminating, illuminating. I like that. Because what's illuminating, D? Don't answer that. That was it's a rhetorical question.
I don't give a fuck about
Okay,
rhetorics.
let's see. What school club would you definitely join slash create at Streamer University? Ooh,
Improv,
yeah, improv.
improv
We
club.
we need we need to go by the rule of threes, D.
What?
So no, we need to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a rule of three
You didn't say
in
anything.
everything that we do is rule of threes. So improv, that's great. Um, um, let me see.
There's only
Teamwork.
two of us. Teamwork club.
The club where you go to Practice
Te-
teamwork in a
Teamwork
series
club.
of different. It's a team. It's in a series of different
Hell, that's
tasks.
improv, first of all.
I mean, it could be, but what if it ain't? I'm just saying.
Teamwork club.
Uh,
Your shit not gonna get accepted.
I'm putting that in there. Improv, teamwork, and um.
Wait, it
Let me
says
see.
what's club like one.
Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be. Like you can put more than one word in
I
there.
mean, you
So
could, I suppose.
improv,
Improv
teamwork.
club, Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, D&D would be nice. Oh yeah, and sword.
Oh, that's a good
Sword.
one.
Yeah, real swords.
I would say martial arts. See, now you got me
Martial,
breaking the rules. You a bad influence.
martial arts is way better. All right, I'm gonna steal that one. Actually, no, no, no. I'm gonna go with weapons.
You a bad influence, and I hate you.
Weapons training with real weapons too. I want to make
Oh,
it a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. I want it to be dangerous, kind of.
oh,
Sword fighting mentioned. Sign me up. See, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But you know what? We're full on the weapons training, so you have to go with the teamwork club.
I'd be
uh,
pissed.
yeah, I'd be pissed too. It'd be like, teamwork club. No one signed up for that, so you have access to that. Okay, wait. On a scale of 1 to 10, one being extremely dirty, 10 being squeaky clean, how clean is your room? I just
I,
cleaned this morning. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna
I'll
put
say
that on
about
there.
a 7.
I put that on a 9. I ain't a neat
I'm
freak. Yeah, like I'm not a neat freak, but you know, I need my stuff clean.
My coworker's actually an amateur MMA fighter too. Dope.
Ooh, okay,
My childhood best friend is an MMA fighter. And he got a pretty good
yeah.
record going right now. I want to fight
I oh,
him.
okay. I got a friend that actually got a is this a Roblox streamer reference? It could be. I actually don't know. We ain't play Roblox. What meal would you want to be served in a cafeteria
I
of
got my
street?
answer. Steak,
What meal?
lobster,
Steak and
mashed
lobster? One of them,
potatoes,
man, they ain't go you see
mac and
you
cheese.
all that
That's all I can.
expensive. You eat
And
all that. You know what? I'm just gonna say
if you could buy
protein,
a university, you could buy some steak and lobster.
proteins, fibers,
These questions are
and
close to personal questions.
they
Yeah,
are.
apparently
They're
it
a
gets
little
more personal at the end. So we'll probably, you know,
proteins, fibers, and
proteins,
uh
fiber. You also fibers.
oh, fibers can't be pure. What?
Like I said, you need to change that.
Proteins can't be plural. That's what I meant to say. Hold on.
You need to
Proteins,
go change that
fibers,
first question.
and I ain't changing shit. And simple sugars. Well, not simple sugar. Complex carbs.
I'm about to say you didn't. Also, you didn't name any food.
Uh, how about this? Anything with proteins. Now, protein is protein plural as is, or is it proteins?
Well, it would be proteins if you had like different types of protein, like fish, chicken, tofu. Those would be
You know what?
proteins.
I'll leave it. Anything with proteins, fiber, and complex carbs. That's a solid answer right there. I like that.
Yakisoba noodles. I thought about like actual
Ooh,
ramen,
or get that ramen up in there. I like that.
but if I say ramen for this, they gonna get some ramen noodles, and they
Yeah,
gonna get some American twenty
yeah.
five cent bag noodles.
Real quick, because I'm looking back at one of my answers. What does rambunctious mean?
That's why I asked, "Are you sure
I'm
you
sure.
want to be rambunctious?" I mean, that's just
I mean,
wild. That's like toddler energy.
oh, okay,
That's
maybe not
like
rambunctious. I just need another like big word that describes
I
me
just
as
had
like.
chili cheese flavor. Not ooh, chili cheese.
Ooh. Yo. Well, clearly math was yo.
The way we shut
Your
down
best
when
friend.
we can't get the word.
Oh, All right, maybe not rambunctious though. Let's go with like
No, that sounds
um
good. I had some birria noodles, and man, that shit was good.
um let me see. What's a good word that describes me that's like big?
Stupid.
No,
Oh, you
not
want a
stupid.
bigger word? Real dumb.
A good long
The
word.
child that was left behind.
It's like the opposite of Harry Potter, the boy who lived. There's the boy who lived, then there's a child that was left behind.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Yeah.
But that goes
Spontaneous.
against what you said about the group thing.
You getting
Cause
choked?
you said you're not spontaneous. You said
I
you like to
no,
plan.
I can be though. I'm a lot of these things, I'm spontaneous, gregarious, illuminating, vibranium, all of those things.
Man,
Um,
I'm gonna hit you
let's
with a
see.
vibranium shield.
If Kai Sinat rated your stream or gave you an audience of 1,000 viewers right now, what would you do to
100,000.
keep them watching?
Oh, this is easy.
Wait, did I say
So
100?
no, you said 1,000. It's
Oh, that's
100,000.
okay. Now, yeah, I'm
We
gonna
at
say
Fireplays. Um,
I would whip. I would whip out my weapons and do a sick ass demonstration.
we at Fireplays.
What are you about to say? About to,
Engaging. I'm about to
hey
put
yo,
a yeah, for real.
well, I knew what I was going to say.
Extemporaneous.
Extemporaneous. What is that?
Look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I'm gonna trust what you say. I'm gonna trust what you say. Extemporaneous. Okay, extemporaneous. Bet. Um, whip out my. And since y'all want to be a yo-ish, I'm gonna put some dots in there. Actually, nah, nah. I would tip out. Actually, all right. Hold on.
What?
Whip. I will whip out my weapons and do a
Somehow
sick
tip out sounds worse.
demo. Okay. English was my best class. I would whip out my weapons. Even though that also sounds kind of crazy. I'm gonna whip out my weapon and do a demo. What up, Harbin? How you doing? I will whip out my weapon and do a sick ass demo. Should I emphasize it? Nah. You know what? I'm gonna leave that as what? I'm gonna leave that as is. I like it. All right. And what did you say, Mister I know?
Well, I talked about Fireplays.
Well, all right. Whip out. We talking about whipping out weapons. That's it. But that's what I would do. Yeah, like if Kai Cenat came right now, he was like, hey, it's me, Kai Cenat. Here's 100,000. I'd be like, man, let me hold on. Where's my knife? You know, that's what I would do. Okay. Is you done?
Yeah.
Cause you look like you was typing the whole ass paragraph.
Maybe I was.
Okay then. Wait, what did you say in summary?
Well, shit, I forgot. But I
You
said
forgot.
Fireplays always have lively and engaging streams. Some about jokes and vibes. Something.
What that got to do with what you gonna do right now?
That's what we do.
Yeah, but like,
It wasn't meant to be specific.
that's what it sounded like it would be. You know?
I'm just imagining you doing the Obi-Wan, Donnie.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, man, hold on, let me. Man, I'd whip out my wand. I'd be throwing that thing around. That sounds crazy too. Anyways,
You knew
let's
that
go.
sounded crazy before you said it.
You do it. Duh. Let's see what's next. We got next up. We got two friends, Sam and Alex, are saving money. Sam starts with
Okay, cool. We got
$20.
some math.
We got some. This is your department, egghead. Uh, Sam
Yeah. So
starts.
you got to answer for yourself. I ain't helping you.
Why you ain't gonna help me? This is English. I can read it, but I can't answer it. Now look, Sam starts with $20 and saves $5 per week. Alex
Okay.
starts with $40 and saves $3 per week. After how many weeks will they have the same amount of money?
All right. Let me get
Okay.
my. Let me get. I ain't got nothing to write with.
You ain't got nothing to write with. See if you
See if
was
I would
English.
see if you would see what.
Look, A is 6, B is 27, C is 10, D is 4. Now,
What? Oh, you
I'm
just.
not like now I was good at math, you know what I'm saying? Back in my
What?
I not nah cuz I got at least B's in math. Um
Okay.
so you
So
start with 20. Sam started with 20, right? But then he
but
saved
then
$5 a week. That he broke as hell. But
look at
hold
you
on.
talking about somebody broke.
Cuz he is. Now, that was Sam.
All right, I got the answer.
Wait a minute, because Alex he had $40, right? And then he
Okay.
saved three of them. Wait,
Did he save three of them?
wait, he saves $3 a week. So the first week, D, what you get?
The answer?
Come on, man.
you
Wait a
gotta
minute,
you gotta do this for you.
I'm
Okay?
doing it for me through you. Come on.
You look it. Okay, I
What you do?
do you want the
Yeah, yeah.
formula?
You know what? How about this? We'll do it. We'll do it. What's it called? Who wants to be a millionaire style? Okay. Is it A?
What?
I'm just
Are you just
asking.
gonna ask it, is it each of them
I'm gonna hit
until
you with I'm gonna hit you with a 50-50, all right? Is it A or D?
I'll give you the formula. Do you want the formula?
Formula. See, you asking me too much.
See,
Talking about
okay, I'm
formula.
gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to do this so you can do it
Teach,
yourself.
teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. Not just
Okay,
tell me.
so Sam starts with $20.
Sam started. Okay.
Sam starts with $20, and then he's
And
adding $5 per week, right?
right. So we're gonna have
So
$25 next week.
okay, but we don't know how many weeks they're saving up. That's what we're trying to find. So
Right.
we got 20 plus 5 and some variable, which we could just call X. So
Oh,
20.
so it's like it's the 20, and then you do like the plus with the 5 and the X, right? And then it's the equal sign.
Okay, now what's on the other side of the equal sign?
I don't know. That's what I'm
But you're
asking.
trying to, you want these two to be even, right? So on
Oh,
the other,
so the equal sign is the 40 plus the 3 and the X.
exactly.
Okay.
And then you just need to find X.
How do you do it?
Well, see, I walked you to the water. You need to drink it. Okay?
So I'm a horse, is what you're saying. You know what? I think I got it. I think I'm gonna say A. I think it's 6 weeks.
Well, plug in 6 into those X's and see if you get the right answer.
All right. So I think it's 10.
Okay.
It's definitely 10. All right. I was just guessing. All right. Cause you ain't say plug in 10 to see if 10 give you the answer. All right, let's see what's next on the docket.
What
What
was the Black
was
Death?
the Black Death? Mission
Okay.
5 on GTA? That ain't it.
That's
They ain't had no Black
crazy.
Death.
For math
Wait,
equation, I think I did pretty good. I can never math like that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's what I'm saying. It's
well, the only issue you made was making the variable on the other side different. They should be the
right.
same. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's all it is.
That's what I was thinking. Um,
Oh, you
a
think?
period, a period of severe drought that caused widespread famine in Africa. That doesn't sound right. Or maybe it does. I don't know.
Ain't
A
this your
rebellion of
subject social? Oh wait, no, you said you didn't. Like
yeah,
social.
I don't know social. A rebellion of peasants against federal lords in
Feudal.
medieval Europe. That actually sounds like that could be right. A deadly plague that spread across Europe in the 14th century. Wasn't that called something else? Like I mean, it all sounds like it could be correct. A mass poisoning of noblemen in the 19th century using black tea. That's not correct. Because that's
Why
the
is that one not correct?
because that's the Black Tea Party.
No,
Or
that's not.
it's the Tea Party one, no.
No,
It
it's
is
not. No.
the poisoning of
The
noblemen.
Boston Tea Party was when Americans dumped the tea out of
Oh,
British ships. America, which did not exist in the 9th century.
okay. Well, great. Well, maybe they were the prequel to the Boston Tea Party. They were the Black Tea Party. I still don't think that's the one, regardless. Black
Oh,
Death.
the next question is actually hard. What the fuck?
All right, hold on. I think that it is a deadly plague that
Spread.
spread across Europe in the 14th century. That's what I'm thinking.
Plug that into X to make sure it's the right answer.
This ain't math, it's social. Um, which planet has the most moons? Well, wait, what did you pick?
Don't worry about it. You gotta take
Just
your
say
test. You take your
about
test, I take mine.
see. I see how you gonna be in the
No, because
academics.
we talked
But if
about this.
you in
You
the
the one
math,
who's always talking
like,
about, oh, I ain't gonna help nobody cheat. Don't be looking at my paper.
man, that was back in school. I'm an adult now. I
Oh, now
have
you a
more
cheater.
complex thinking.
I'm his
This yeah,
terrible
it's
partner.
different. It's the opposite. In school, you cheat. Well, actually, in school,
Okay,
you don't cheat.
okay. I don't know
Anyway,
the answer to this, but I'm gonna guess Jupiter.
okay. Has most moon? Wait, has the most moons?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be hard. I know Earth has one. Um,
Oh, the next
yeah,
questions are
this
crazy.
is this is a straight up guess. I have no idea, but you the smart one, so I'm gonna say Jupiter.
Okay, I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
the
So
answer to these.
it's getting personally personal, and I like
Yeah.
it. All right. How many push-ups can you do in a minute?
I
Who
think I
said
actually need to do this to see.
you're gonna try it?
I have to. I don't know the answer.
I ain't gonna try it.
Where's my phone? Y'all
I
won't
think
see me because the way my room's set up, but
I think it's more impressive to put a high number up there, and then if they actually get you to try it, you prove, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like a number that you prove to yourself. So like I could go with one, because technically that is true. I can
okay,
do
you
one
can
push
do
up.
one push up.
Yeah,
I
I
think they
can
actually
do
found
at
even more
least.
moons on one of those planets. Okay, I got my timer for a minute.
You know, I'll say safely one. Uh, not
I don't have
safely.
space to do push ups
Then why are you doing it?
because I need to know the answer.
All right, hold on. How many push-ups can you do in a minute? Safely, I can do one push-up. Not safely, uh, about 30. Yeah. How many sit-ups can you do in 1 minute? Now, sit-ups. Now, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can do sit
Sit-ups.
ups.
My abs know how to do what they do. My chest. Hmm. So let's say safely one. Long time no need. Island. Island.
Yo, what's
Island.
up?
What up? Rebellious.
Oh, how was Japan?
How was Japan?
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
How many did you do?
15.
15. Was that safely or not safely?
I mean, I wasn't going like max power.
Oh, you was holding back Saiyan? I didn't want to go Super Saiyan on him, so I just went with a little 15.
Sit
Not
ups. I can do a lot
safely.
of sit ups.
Yeah,
Um,
not safe. I say about 60.
60. You think you could do a sit up a second?
I mean, have you seen me? Actually, all right, you're right. I'll do 50. Right.
Why you keep crawling in? Cause there was how many push-ups you can do in a minute,
Ooh!
and
I
I
was
didn't know
stuck
the
in
answer.
Lagos, Nigeria for 2 weeks and got back yesterday. Ooh!
Oh man,
That shit up euphoria.
damn! And it was an okay, only an okay trip.
Nigeria. Yeah, like how is that even possible?
Oh, now
How many
jumping jacks.
jumping jacks? You about to do some jumping jacks. I ain't doing no jumping jacks. I'm actually gonna say
I could do it because we had to do this in Hapkido a lot. Like I could spam some jump. I'll do.
I ain't doing it. But I
I'll
say
do
about
10 seconds and I'll just multiply it.
yeah. And you know what? I'll just take whatever number you said and copy that for
Man, you
mine.
just.
Cause 10 seconds. All right, hold on. Let me fine. All right, hold on. Let me see. Real quick. Let me see. Wait, D. Are you counting to 10?
What?
You already did it?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
I was gonna say, all right, you know what, D, count to 10 for me real quick.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, so that was like 15 times 6, 30, 90.
All right. Count to 10 for me.
Hold on. Wait, is that right? 60 plus 30? Yeah. Okay.
Because I wanna say like
Are you
100.
ready?
All right. Yeah.
Go. 10, 9, 8. That ain't no damn jumping jacks.
Look, come on.
That ain't no jumping jacks.
Look, come on.
When you fly on standby and there's no seat or too much weight on the plane. Damn.
Look. Also, this robe look like I'm a choir. I'm a choir like,
He
hey.
taught me how.
Okay, but
if,
come on.
if you ain't gonna do no jumping jacks, then ain't gonna be counting.
Double jack, come on.
All right, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Okay.
Praise him.
I honestly lost count.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I think that was about 11.
Okay.
So 11 times
Times 6.
times 6. 66,
6.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 66. Tested and proven.
Bro doing leaping jacks.
That wasn't leaping. Like I was spreading. Everything was spreading. Trust me.
Okay.
If you were to make a fist, but still leave enough room inside your fit, what? Inside your fist to be able to blow air through. Oh
No,
no!
I'm not doing that.
That's good. That's good. You almost
Could
got
you
me there.
accurately blow the same amount of air through your fist with your fist 1 inch away from your mouth and then 3 inches away from your mouth? That don't even make sense. Yep.
I'm like. I'm
Can you
saying no.
bite your elbow?
No. There's no way I can. Nah. That's a no. That's a no.
I can get close.
You can't write close. Wait, oh yeah, is that a no, I almost broke my You
I just,
fall for it.
I
We were
just need
close
to
though.
twist it a little bit more.
You gonna break your arm to bite your elbow. You're so disappointed. All right.
Y'all fell for
What up,
it.
Osaka?
Hey, I'ma leave the door open.
Hey, your door open. That doesn't sound right
Oh,
either. Okay.
please provide the link of your favorite post, video, or clip on the internet. Okay, so
Mm.
I'm gonna close the window capture for a second, cause
Okay. What video you about to upload? I got a link for you, but it ain't one you can look at.
um okay, let's
Provide
go
the
to the
link of your
fireplace.
favorite
Let's go to
video
the
or
fireplace.
because I have an idea for a favorite clip, but if they're asking for videos, that's kind of.
What
But
did
I
it
feel like
say? Did it?
it says favorite post, video, or clip
Okay,
on.
so yeah, let's go to the Instagram, see if there's anything there that.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go for like a Twitch clip. I'm gonna go for a Twitch clip.
Okay.
But thing is, I don't know if they're gonna look at like the full
Yeah,
thing
that's why I'm going
or
with like
if
just.
like 2 seconds of it. That's what makes me say, all right, just go with a Twitch clip because this is about streaming, right? Um, where to link to that clip at? My favorite video was G when screaming in front of the TV watching anime.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one, though. That is a good one. Not even gonna lie, that post
Wait, do I
is
need to sign in? God damn it.
yeah. Actually, I do really like that one. Damn, you gave me something to think about, Osaka. Low key. Um. Okay. All right. In that case, I might actually have to use that clip because that is funny as hell. Um. Where did I post that one to?
Wait,
That is on our IG, right?
no,
You
that's
know
on
another.
TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok. Okay. You know another one that I really like. I like
What?
the uh our sketch. The
Oh,
first
actually, I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna submit the Halloween sketch.
the whole Halloween special.
Yeah,
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's like we got a lot of good ones. Damn, this is
yeah.
actually kind of hard. But yeah, that me screaming at the TV, that was a really good one. Oh man, wait, I totally forgot about the G.I. Jane.
Oh, man.
Oh, what that one? Oh
So
man,
my
this is
favorite
tough.
about D was when he made the fake. Damn, Osaka. Yeah, that's a good. That's a
You're
good
giving
one
us some
too.
good ones. I totally forgot about those. Damn. Ah, yeah, this is hard. Oh,
Yeah.
the Christmas special was really good. Damn. Okay, we got to think of something here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I gotta go with the. Um. Oh man,
Oh,
this
okay.
is
We can
hard.
switch. Okay. Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. That one was really good. But okay, all right. I'm gonna go with the. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, but we have that 1 minute. The 1 minute. Explain this video, this movie challenge.
Yeah.
Those are good. I kind of want to do that for the Spider-Man one because the Spider-Man one, that one like kind of popped off a little.
Okay. All right, y'all. I've got the clip. Yeah, it's
Damn,
hard to
this is
pick a
hard.
favorite.
This- yeah, because there's so many. There's so many, and a lot of them are just really good.
Primary social
Okay,
media
okay.
account. They provide the link and follow count. Ugh. Yeesh. All right. Well,
Wait,
would you say Twitch is our primary social media, or would you say
I
Instagram?
mean, I would say Twitch.
Okay.
Twitch has the most followers versus anything else that we have. So yeah. Damn, where's the where's that video?
I like the
The one of
freestyle
me
rapping. Oh
reacting
yeah,
to.
any of the freestyle clips would also be good.
Yeah, the freestyle clips are good. Damn. This is this is really tough.
Everything gotta be so
Oh man, this is
complicated.
tough. Oh, you gotta
See,
be
this is what
so
happened when you put
complicated.
out so much stuff.
Yeah. I still can't find I still can't find this video.
Which one are you looking for?
The one where I was looking at that anime.
Oh, that maybe it is on. Do I have to sign in to look at our Instagram?
Oh,
All right.
this this is already taking too long. Hold on.
Is our email under your um,
I
under
don't
your
remember.
oh, we can use a phone number. Is it my phone number or yours? Well, we gonna find out.
Baby, come give me something. Don't.
I don't wanna live it.
Baby, come give me something. Don't. Oh, wow. Baby, come give me something. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe it's in my personal one. It could be. I doubt it, but it could be. I posted a lot of things.
Man, I haven't had to log into our Instagram
I
in
know, right?
forever.
Like it's been a long ass time. But wait, no, because I don't want this to. Okay, yeah, nah. I don't want this to lead to my personal. I want this to lead to Fireplays. So, um, you know what? I'll just go with a Twitch clip. A Twitch clip would be much easier. Okay. Okay,
Is
that's
this
what.
the account
That's.
search extreme? I have another G favorite. He posts throwing axe. Oh yeah, all the axe throwing stuff.
Oh yeah, all the axe throwings. Those were fun. Those were some good ones. Um. Okay. I'm gonna open a new tab. Completely separate. Let's
Damn,
go
who
on
was the
Twitch real
second?
quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Oh,
with
I
Twitch
can
because
just check who's it under. I'm stupid.
how about TwitchCon clips? Ooh,
Yeah, check
we
out them
do have.
moves, check out them grooves, check out them dudes.
Yeah,
Hey, this
yeah.
energy is great. Check out
Dude, check
Fireplays.
out Fireplays. Hey,
Shout out
extra
Thug
point
Shell.
for
She killed that.
one. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, shout out for that for real. Okay. Uh,
She ate and left no crumbs.
yep, she sure did. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the I understand standing on business.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like that one, low key. And it
Such a
has some decent views. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, yeah. I understand standing on business, but sometimes that business gets you stood on. Yeah, we gonna go with that one. It's not like funny, but like,
I think it's funny.
yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure, sure.
Wait, no, I can't. God. Okay.
Baby, come give
Counselor.
me some turn on. All right, yeah. Okay, so we gonna go with that. Yeah, that's a long ass link.
So
What
long
is this?
ass link.
Fireplace clip. Dignified, diligent, milk ninja, grumpy. What?
Huh?
Why is that the name of the? Okay,
Wait,
this
the
is
name
keep
of what?
the name of the link. It's like fireplace slash clip slash diligent milk ninja dignified grumpy
That's
something.
that's
I don't
nuts.
know why it's called that, but it's called that. So, and you know what? Just to be safe, is that it's not like sending it to something else that's weird or crazy. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yep. So it does open that. All right. Bet. Okay. Weird, but here we are.
Oh,
All
I was
right.
just typing our username. God damn it. Well, now I don't
All
even
right.
need to open it.
Let me see. Check the box of your primary social media account, then provide the link and follow
Oh,
count.
how
Oh,
many
okay. Yeah.
followers? I mean, how many subscribe followers? What is Twitch?
Oh, wait. Then provide the link. Okay. Oh, yeah. The link to Twitch? That's
Oh,
easy.
866.
All right. Let's go to our
Twitch, we on
channel.
that 1,000 creep, y'all.
We are on that 1,000 creep, y'all. So go on and creep on to that follow. Creep on to that follow button and go on and follow us, please. And thank you. Because we certainly do need the assistance. Certainly do need the as I just mentioned. All right. How do you
All right, I'll be back in a quick second.
he'll be back in a flash. Primary account link, number of followers. Currently 866. But we would love to get to that 1,000, y'all. So please, 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 please follow us. Because he handsome. I'm sure D appreciates
Oh, well,
your
thank you.
yeah, sure.
Caress my face with your fingertips and give me one more kiss.
Oh, yes. All right. So next up, it says you can use a Twitch clip, Google Drive. Oh, enter a link to your video. The video submission, yes. So this I actually was very much aware of. Um,
So, yeah, it says
uh,
no longer than 45 seconds.
yeah.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Appreciate it.
What up? What
Yeah,
up?
we just going through the application.
Going through the application process. I'm just reiterating everything
The
you're saying, but
application process. What was
yes,
that?
the application process. You know what I'm saying? But but okay, hold on. All right, so let me do
After
the
post, we go in Hollywood. We don't even know where the university is.
yeah, we have
It could be in
no
like
clue.
Scotland.
Yeah, it could be. But hey, I'll go to Scotland.
I want to go to Scotland.
Yeah, I'll go to Scotland, you know, get all Scottish and shit. All right, let's see. All right.
So yeah, our
So
videos are
that's
longer than 45 seconds.
yeah, that's okay. Cuz I actually saw Kai react to other people's video submissions and I show Speed's brother, he submitted a whole ass stream. So I actually think it
We'll
doesn't
see.
matter. I think like they tell you that so it doesn't so it's not like a long video, but
Mm-hmm.
I can almost guarantee you that it's fine. Almost guarantee
Scotland
you.
and forever. Scotland forever.
Scotland, Scotland Yard here.
Okay, we are
Stay.
Scotland famous.
All right. And just to make sure that that link works and I ain't sending them to something crazy, there it is. And after this application process, we might actually do like a brief reaction to what our to what this was.
Okay, get
Um
shareable link. Yes,
to
sir.
our video submission. But you know, if you are a real Fireplays fan, you would have already seen
If
the
you're
submission.
a real one.
And you know, whatever.
Okay, let
Um,
me make sure this video opens.
but you're applying for Kai University? Yes, we are. Oh, it's Streamer University, but I mean, might as well be called Kai University.
I just noticed my face on that video.
Warning: this page is not streamer friendly.
All
Oh,
right, time to go dark.
all right. And I actually think I have a
Loki, I'd
little.
either use a trailer or an edited clip with like cutoff screams for 90%. That's kind well not the cutoff screams, but
Yeah.
ours is a little bit of a trailer.
Yeah, ours
Like
is a little bit of a trailer. But the submission itself, it's a little bit more specific to what we want to portray and what we want to do at Streamer University if selected.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so I'm going to because this part is very personal, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to turn this
Don't
off
go
and
dark.
look,
But just know that
it's
we
just
still here,
Streamer
y'all.
University.
All right, what my
Yes.
name is?
Yep. I do understand. What's my full name? It is none your business.
Wait, do I go with my middle name? Let me see if my
What is the
IMDb
name of
includes
your
my middle
best?
name.
Wait. What is the name you are best known as online? Would it just be the
Fireplays.
Fireplays or would it be Fireplays G? Nah,
I'm
just be the
gonna
Fire.
I'm gonna do Fireplays and then I'm gonna do like dash Fireplays D
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Fireplays. Well, comma.
See, why can you help me like this when we were talking about math?
You need to learn. You need to leave.
Oh, that's my phone number. Yep. Ooh, all seven
All right,
digits
here's
too.
my phone number: one two
All right,
three
this is
four
my
five six
email.
seven 908.
This is my street address. Oh, they asking for the second one.
Oh, what y'all want my address? Y'all better send me an owl.
Honestly, you got all this money. Like, you can look us up. Oh, my birthday. Oh, yeah. Y'all know what my birthday is, don't you?
Oh,
Oh. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Pant
Shot
size.
Town.
And pant size, why they got L's and XLs and XXLs?
Yeah, that's not
Where's the 30s and 40s and 50s?
50s is crazy. Oh, I
Is it
almost
though?
for a country I almost put university.
Hold up, pant size, because I'm big.
My
Um,
birthday in 2 days. In 3 days.
yeah, okay. I guess I'll just go with that size because I don't know exactly what.
Yeah,
Because I
these
don't want to
are.
be wearing some like big baggy jeans and like I look
Yeah.
like I'm trying to bring back the '90s or something. Um, yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. All
Okay.
right.
Warning,
Please
please
make
make sure
sure
everything's accurate.
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 If something is Yeah, accurate. If something is not correct, you will not be able to submit another application. This means you only have this one chance to fix anything that may be incorrect. Any attempts at resubmitting may result in automatic
Ooh, okay,
disqualification.
I'm glad we went with
Yeah,
different.
did yeah. Also, by submitting this form, application will be reviewed on a live stream, in which case your responses and blah blah blah, everything you submitted on the contact information page will remain confidential. Submitting this application does not mean that you are automatically accepted.
Obviously.
Does not guarantee you anything. Damn. Okay. Thanks.
What?
Uh,
You guys forgot Osaka Entertainment.
we'll keep. Oh,
Way to
way to
make me
make
overthink
me
about
overthink
applying.
about applying. I mean, they kind
Hey,
of
just
did,
do
right?
just
Please
do it.
check the box below if you understand what you have just read. Yeah, I understand.
I know how to read.
Send me a copy of my responses. I don't need that. Or should I?
If you don't receive a letter by XXX,
Wait, you see
um,
something like
well, after you click this, the
that? Oh. Oh, yeah.
Kai work with Scotland mob boss.
Yeah. Thank you for applying to Streamer University. Please wait for your acceptance or denial letter to the mail due to limited supplies.
Not
Everyone
that
may
I would
not
lie on my resume.
do not receive a letter by XXX by
Yeah.
sex. Fortunately,
A
your
letter by
application
sex.
will and literally, so it says do not reapply. Your application will automatically. Actually, hold on. Let me show y'all this. I just like this. I just like the way this is worded. Hold on. All right, it's back. So it says do
I thought it's
not
best of luck. I gotta get to sleep. For sure. Thank you for
No, it's
stopping
all
by. Go
good.
ahead.
All good, man. Thank you so much, Ken Stig. Much appreciated. Go and get your rest now. Um, well, it says, yeah, if you do not receive a letter by XXX, unfortunately, that means your application was denied. Good luck. Things to keep in mind: do not reapply. Your application will automatically be disqualified if our system detects unreasonable duplicates. And then right underneath it says submit another response.
Hey, who said this thing was polished? You know.
Yeah, but let's see, I mean, they might end up like looking at us as duplicates. I don't know.
No,
Um,
we didn't use the same.
I mean, we didn't use the same email address, but it still links to the same like channels and things. Since we're referencing the same name. But maybe there'll be a bit of a, like maybe they'll actually understand since we're duo channel, two different people, two different applications. But in any case though, that is the Streamer University application.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
heard you. All right, you just put the
Yes.
Fireplays AI. Man, if I see a Fireplace AI,
What you gonna
let me
do?
tell you something. I ain't thought about it yet because I just didn't think that that'll ever be happens. Um, but in any case, fingers crossed. Hope we get it. They've already sent some exceptions and rejection letters.
You apply to
And
Drake University?
nah, I'm okay. I want to apply
Well,
to any
isn't
rap,
Drake University like an actual university?
probably.
Drake.
Put Drake's number too. Yeah, because we know
Oh
Drake's
yeah,
number.
it's a private university in Iowa.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
Man,
I'm okay with that either of those. But um so yeah, hopefully we do get it. But what we're gonna actually do now is I actually want to show you guys what um my submission for the video looks like. The
yeah.
submission
Do
video.
that while I do
Sure,
something.
D's gonna do something. So I will actually hold on. Let me
Cause we got more for the stream coming up, y'all.
we do. Like we're not done just yet. But I just want to showcase real quick. Um I want to showcase the submission. So, so y'all can let us know what y'all think about it. Maybe y'all be like, "You know what? This is a really good submission." You'd be like, "You know what?
You
What
know
the
what?
hell?"
You know what? You know what?
I mean, now I could be like, "Nah, y'all got to find it on our page," but I ain't gonna do that to y'all. I ain't
You
gonna
know
do
what?
that to y'all. Oh. Oh, you know what would have been a really good clip, D?
What?
The um well, maybe because it doesn't really have a lot of context, but the stabbed in the head with a bullet.
Oh yeah.
But that's how I go. That's how I go. All right. Okay. Okay, are y'all ready for this?
Are you ready for
Okay. So
this?
this is our
He's gonna
submission.
do something.
Look, I look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was filmed quite recently. But um we're gonna do this quick little reaction to this. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it great, but hopefully it'll sound okay. All right. Take a look at our submission, guys. Bro, I just got accepted into Hogwarts. Oh, you dumb bitch. This is for Streamer University. Blame yo. Ooh, there we go. That's better. Damn, I wanted to learn magic. What up, Kai? How you doing, man? We are the Fireplays, a duo channel of actors that just love to do it all. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for a variety of years,
Uh,
spanning well. 5 years. The reason why I think we should be accepted as Streamer University is because we present something that I don't think is seen very often in the streaming community, let alone YouTube. We are two black actors that have been doing this for so long, have amassed a loyal fan base,
Yep.
and honestly just love to create and grow. And the
Yep.
main reason why we want to be at Streaming
Yep.
University is so we can expand.
Yup.
We don't know everything there is to know about streaming, and we just want to learn. We want to be able to present ourselves as, kind of the mature old heads, being able to present guidance while
Old heads.
Yeah.
more and more about streaming and about content creation.
Look at these.
as well.
Look at these
So,
focused face.
Yeah, that is why
I'll be locked in.
at
I
Streaming
see.
University. Hope you pick us, bro.
The only thing
I'm
you
gonna add
said.
that in there at the end.
There we go, y'all. Look at that.
Wow. So heartfelt.
So heartfelt, so just wonderful and nice, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So y'all, yeah, I'm so glad that, that Kai even presented this opportunity. Okay, first you forgot about director Osaka and G where the backflip on top of the volcano. D's line was only coughing.
We fucked.
We pucked. I don't think so.
Nah.
I think that that was a solid. That was solid there.
Oh, fuck that up.
I mean, no, it's not 45 seconds, but the whole point was that we were going to be
man. Look here.
We were able to convey quite a bit in that short little span.
And if they got a problem with
Now-
it, we gonna convey it
And nowadays, it ain't about being all quickety quick. Sometimes you gotta lay down a foundation, a solid.
You gotta take your time. You gotta.
Yeah. If we pass, go jump off a plane and
I want to go skydiving eventually.
I mean, yeah, but that ain't in the budget right now. How about y'all help us get there in the budget, okay? But for now, though, what we about to jump into now is some improv.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have actually been coming up with quite a few different IRL improv games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, he said, okay, Kai, if he likes us, don't forget about Osaka Entertainment. What you talking about?
Not.
You are You have your own section in our Discord, Osaka. Nobody forgetting you. Best believe. No matter where we go, you best believe Osaka Entertainment is right smack dab on our shoulders,
Right smack dab on our shoulders.
Hello, I'm the manager. Hello. But anyways,
Hello.
but anyways, y'all, we about to jump into some improv. So me and D have been coming up with like a whole bunch of improv games. But not just like improv games, just games that you play in some improvish circle, but kind of more game showy related, and some of these, that you are going to be finding out momentarily are games that we're in a bit of a trial run in, like testing the waters. And if it works the way we want it to work out, ooh, we gonna be seeing a lot more of them. Just best believe that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You heard on that healthy note.
Oh, that hurt my stomach.
Have a game that you would like to premiere and or revisit right this moment, or would you like me to jump in on a game to start us off?
Start us off with something, because I need to put the finishing touches.
The finishing touches
on something.
And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to update the stream. So give me un momento.
Update.
Update. Up. PK Thunder.
What you know about PK Thunder?
Like I said,
You don't play Smash Bros.
I don't need to. I know.
You don't Smash Bros.
I don't.
Well, have you ever
I
given
don't
it a
smash
try?
bros. What? Don't knock it till you try it.
What? You sounded like Michael Cole. Wait, no, was that Michael Cole who did that?
I think so. Probably. Let's see. Just applied for
Dang, are we gonna need to apply for student loans now?
probably. That'd be crazy. He's like, "Oh, you got it. Well, you ready to pay?"
FAFSA?
Well, that just means y'all need to hurry up and get these subscriptions up, huh?
Getting it. Yeah, the longer you take, the more time I got.
Improv time.
Bro, D just frozen up at camera even cheap because of that guy thing. Apparently, I sit very still when I'm looking
You do.
at stuff.
You sit hella still. You sit so still, I can't tell you alive sometimes. All right. And I should change this. I should change this background. I mean, obviously Streamer University, but we need some a little more fun and improvisational.
Fun and improvisational.
Improv background.
Damn, there's still more? Okay.
Yeah. What the hell are you filling out?
Don't worry about it.
What you applying for something, ain't you? Go and apply. Apply yourself, mother.
Okay, these don't have. Oh, I should have done the names. Okay, well I'll stop it here.
Names, yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. So we'll go with this. Let me shrink it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. And then we got to. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, I actually do have something that I would like to start with.
The shirt's coming off. I mean the jacket's coming off. The shirt don't come off unless you're in OnlyFans. But yeah. Actually, it's called Only Freaks. Oh. It's the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Okay. You said you got something?
Did not do what I thought it was gonna do.
It didn't do what he was gonna do.
All right, hold on. Let me share this with you.
I gotta hold on.
Okay. Well, actually, I don't know how. No, because if I share this with you, I'm gonna mess up everything.
Oh. It's the Tom
How do we do this?
No. All right. Damn, that hurt my foot.
Damn, that hurt my foot.
You want a phone dropped on your foot?
I mean, I guess if I show it to you. Oh, now Greg done disappeared.
Nah, done disappeared. Look what's happening now.
Okay, I'm just gonna share this with you. You can figure out what it's gonna look like. Last
you about to quiz me on some bullshit.
Was Pokemon, okay?
What's it
now?
That
didn't go so well.
It sure didn't.
But today, this is something that we are both accustomed to, and that
what are we accustomed to?
You know more about these things than even I do.
This gonna be something crazy. Marvel Rivals.
Yes. A Marvel Rivals
Marvel
quiz.
Rivals.
So
okay, so we're
we're
starting with
a simple Marvel Rivals quiz. This is all it is. Good idea until someone says jump in. No,
okay.
This is simple. How do I go to the next slide?
Really? Oh, is it?
So
all right,
these are going to be ultimates. Berserker Barrage. Do you know who that
Oh, hold on.
belongs to.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you right, because yeah, this looking crazy. Hold on.
That's me. I'm someone.
All right, hold on. All right, so Berserker Barrage. That's definitely what the hell is his name? Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yep.
This character's ultimate
Okay.
move, Berserker Barrage, showcases this character's original rage. When
Actually,
activated, the character charges his mutant healing in rage, granting him increased speed, attack power, and regeneration for a short period of time. His claws slow down as he slams into his enemies, and he defeats them with a series of quick, repeating, and devastating blows. Simple, easy, Berserker Barrage.
yeah, so simple, so easy.
Yeah, and Wolverine. But
Okay.
this says something a little different. Wolverine's ultimate
What is
move,
this?
Berserker's Barrage, unleashes his primal fury. As he goes into a frenzied state, when activated, Wolverine channels his mutant healing factor, Berserker Rage, to enhance his speed attack power. His claws become a blur as he charges toward his opponent, delivering a rapid series of slashes that overwhelm the enemy with
You been
both quick
speeding
and
past
distinct
some
damage.
words, ain't you?
Yeah, because we gotta get through this, okay?
Shimmy,
Simple.
shimmy, huda, huda, and then he has claws that hit huda, huda. Go
What
ahead.
about this one? Court communication.
Core communication. What the hell does that even mean?
Whose ultimate is court communication?
Who the hell's what? Wait. So court. That has to be Punisher. Judge,
Okay.
jury, executioner.
Well, now we'll read the blurb on court communication and see if you know who this is. Oh, I fucked up.
Web.
Well,
Web. What?
okay, so I didn't do this in the right order. Well, the web of justice shows off his strength, quick reactions, and ability to
What
build
the
webs in
hell does
battle.
that mean?
So, Gregory, these have been translated into different languages and back to English. So,
Here we
so
go with this bullshit.
Wolverine was translated only one time. That's why I was pretty close. Spider-Man, well, I gave you the answer to Spider-Man.
Court communication.
Was translated twice. The
What
next
the
one,
hell does Spider-Man have to do with the court?
well, that's what the translation is. Web of Justice, court communication. So,
Web
Spider-Man was
of
translated
fucking
twice.
justice.
The next one was translated 4 times.
4
Judgment
times.
Day. Anything rings a bell?
If it's not Punisher, I'm ending the stream.
Okay, we'll read what the ultimate does. This ultimate attack, Judgment Day, is a powerful and highly accurate attack. It takes full advantage of his indestructible armor and basic training.
Indestructible armor. Wait, powerful and highly
Accurate
rate.
attack.
Oh, because I can't read past a certain point. A highly accurate attack that takes full advantage of its indestructible armor. Who has indestructible armor?
Yeah, what could that have been translated from? What are some similar thoughts, some similar
Highly
words?
accurate attack. And a highly accurate attack. Maybe it's magic. Because magic, she does get like this major buff.
Mm.
Judgment Day, that's kind of like biblical, I think.
So what happens after you pass Kai University? Who knows?
I don't think even Kai knows at the
Yeah.
moment. So yeah, we'll see. You get a kiss from him.
I'll refrain.
Yeah. I'll opt out of that one if that is a prize. I'll take the money, even though there probably isn't any. Um, I'm going to say magic. I'm going to say magic.
All right, Gregory.
It's the okey doke. They're trying to trick me.
It is Captain America.
What the fuck?
Shield held high. Carve a path forward, granting both himself and allies along the path continuous bonus health and movement boost.
Judgment Day.
Yeah! Using Living Legend or a leading dash while this ability is active can launch up enemies.
Indestructible armor.
Well, that's the shield. Armor translated into
Highly
shield.
accurate attack.
That's I don't know. I don't know how that translated to that.
Yeah, great question.
So the further we go, the more translations happens. I think this was 4,
Yeah.
so the next one is 8. All right. Gludinian God.
What the hell is a Gludinian? What the hell is a
This
Gludinian?
one might be easier than the last one, honestly.
Gludinian.
Oh, that's why you can only read a bit of it. It's okay.
What is it? The god of gluten? Gludinian. Okay. All right. What's a Gludinian? Or what is this one?
Oh, you're not gonna throw out a guess first?
Hell nah.
Okay.
Gludinian god.
I think this one's easier than the last one, honestly.
Okay, if we're thinking gods, I'm thinking maybe Storm, Thor, Magic, or potentially maybe Namor.
Okay.
That's all I. Those are
Okay.
the
So maybe the
potential.
translation will help you out.
Let's see.
Glugadian God jumps up in
Gludinian?
air when filling redacted. I cut that out. Boils large areas more than a small radius, followed by poetry hammer. It deals with high damage.
What? That didn't help with shit. Hold on.
There's one word in here that should give you the answer.
Hold up. Jumps up with air. Jumps up with air. Jumps up with air when filling. Oh, okay. Boils large areas more than a small radius, followed by poetry, hammer. Okay, that has to be Thor. If it's
Yeah,
not Thor,
simple.
I'm done.
That was
Okay.
easy. God of Thunder has Thor leaping into the air while charging Mjolnir, which creates a spell field in a large radius around him that deals a small amount of damage. It's followed by Thor slamming the hammer down to the ground and dealing high damage.
Poetry.
Poetry. But the beginning was pretty accurate though, leaping into the air.
Man.
All right. There's only a few more. I cut out some.
Good.
A disturbing heart.
Huh?
If you guys want to play Fortnite or Fall Guys, I'm available for you guys anytime. We might not be playing those today.
Yeah. Maybe not
course.
today, but yeah. We'll definitely hit you up though, Osaka. And it's asking my personal informations. Yeah. Yeah, it asks for some personal information. But hey, yeah, don't worry. No, it's all good.
So any immediate guesses or you just want to move?
Hold on. A disturbing heart. Disturbing heart. Your heart is disturbed. That could be magic, because it sounds like
Dark Child.
right, like Dark Child. That sounds like that's something that could work. Yeah, because it's disturbing heart. Um, well, I got rejected by Fireplays because you guys are famous now. Oh, please. Like I said, you one of our aces. Ain't no way you ain't affiliated with us in some type of way. But anyways, hold up. Uh yeah. A pucked heart. Maybe Venom.
Okay.
Uh wait, because this is okay, yeah, that's all I got so far.
Okay. Let's read the description. A disturbing heart. Your radius runs time with friends and friends. Change the flexibility to recover a good reward.
What? A disturbing heart. Your radius runs time with friends and friends. Wait, change the flexibility to recover a good reward. Change the flexibility. Okay, wait, change the flexibility. Maybe this is Luna or Lunar, whatever the hell her
What,
name
Luna?
is. Luna. Cause if you changing shit,
Yeah, she
she
changes from
typically
attack to dip.
she changes stuff and people recover rewards and her radius runs time with friends and friends. I don't know what but I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm gonna say that is Luna.
Okay. Great guess. It was so close.
It's
It's
gonna be Mantis.
Mantis. Yeah.
Man, this
So
some
close. Provides healing over time and movement speed to her allies within a radius. Excess healing is converted into bonus health. So bonus health was the good rewards.
man.
And her
Man,
allies, her friends and friends.
man, talking about
Ludicrous.
allies and shit.
I think this might be the last one.
Good.
Oh, yeah. That was the last one. Okay, good
Great.
work.
Hey.
Good
So
work.
yeah, good. So good.
Another quiz under your belt.
Yeah, I'm
You
so happy.
you're a genius, pal.
You sound like Joe Pesci from Home Alone. Hiya, pal.
See, that wasn't
Uh,
so bad.
it was very. It's horrible. I
Okay, now we
hated it.
can get into all.
Yeah, all the other things, all the other funsies.
Yeah.
See now I got some real fun games for y'all. All right. This is deep done with all that bush. No. Um, but uh so one game that I have in
Is this the
mind,
special class?
um, is this a special class? Hey, if we were teaching
All of our
improv,
classes are special.
yeah, it's all for the special folks.
Well,
Um, it's for
all right.
very,
What
very,
do you have
very.
in mind?
Okay,
We have
I
many
do.
options.
We do. Um, right now, I'm just actually trying to see how I described some of these games. Um, okay, okay. Okay, I do like that one. But okay. Okay. So we're gonna do a trial run of a new game that I was thinking about.
Okay.
Um, and uh, and it basically is wait. Uh,
Do the dop dop.
that would have been a good one. Um, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. All right. This one is called Tall Tales. And what it is I we're gonna take turns telling stories, right? Completely improvised, obviously. We're going to give the characters and we're gonna give their character like descriptions. And basically it's up to the other person, the other individual, to basically make a cohesive story based off of the ingredients that we put into
What
the story.
ingredients?
I ingredients. Um
That's that's wrong.
uh so I'm gonna start it off. All right. Just so you know, maybe it's a little bit easier for y'all to get the concept. And hey, if y'all like it, we'll bring it back. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Um so D, give me um give me two anime characters, a location, and their relationship with each other.
Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to randomize it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll randomize the location. Um. All right.
Okay.
Characters.
Characters. What we got?
Who do I want to interact?
Random.
Uh, I would
Excellent.
like
I can
Bakugo
still hear you. Okay, so we
to
got
still
Bakugan.
hear me.
I can still hear you. Yes.
And
Okay. Wait. So you said Bakugo from my hero.
my hero.
Okay. And
Are
who
those
else?
cashews?
Sure. No. It's couscous.
Oh, ugh. Um,
Mm.
I'll go with Bakugo and Goku.
Okay. So we
All right.
got Bakugo and Goku. Okay. What's the setting?
So like any setting, or does it have to be a setting from an anime?
It could be anywhere.
All right.
And um give me and the last thing is to give me an objective that has to be met. One type of objective that has to be met throughout the story.
Okay. They are they are on an abandoned train station in the
Okay.
middle of a forest.
Okay. Bakugo and Goku are at an abandoned train station in the middle of the forest. Okay.
And then what's the objective?
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be an objective that's happening throughout the story. Just
Mm-hmm.
like one thing about this story that has to be met.
Okay.
It could be someone has to die. It could be someone has to be found. It could be
Mm-hmm.
the world has to explode. Anything.
Wow, the high school story.
Hmm.
Um. All right. They. That's the hardest one. Hey, what's up, gamers in?
What game was in?
How you doing today?
Yep. Any criteria, D. Anyone. Someone has to eat something. Anything.
Okay. Man, this is the hardest one.
And also, y'all, this is actually like there's a longer version of this, but we're going with the short one to start us off.
Okay. Okay. They must find. They must find their way out of the abandoned train station and forest, only to find out that they are in a world that isn't either of theirs.
Okay. Bet. Okay. So criteria: Goku and Bakugo are in an abandoned um train in the middle of a forest,
Just came back
and
from my high school not too long ago.
the
Oh,
criteria is that they have to uh escape the train in the forest to find out that by somehow some way that they're not in their respective worlds.
mm-hmm.
Okay. A tale told as long as time itself.
Birthday in 4 days. Yes, sir. Mine and tree.
Mm-hmm. We will do something fun for that. Now, once upon a time, there was a man that was very strong, capable, dumb. His name was Son Goku. He wakes up, dirty ass cart, rust everywhere, right?
Okay.
Um, rust everywhere. He wakes up, looks over to his left, sees this kid with yellow hair and like these grenades on his hand, grenades
So,
over his wrists.
real quick, we will be streaming on that day. I don't know if it'll be like a special birthday thing per se, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't have anything planned. But yeah, we will be streaming that day though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see spiky hair
But
boy.
the spiky haired boy, um, with gauntlets on his wrist, he
And a fire in his
comes at
heart.
he comes at Goku. Um, he doesn't come at him fast though. He walks up to Goku, gestures to him, puts his hand where Goku thinks that he's about to help him up,
I
but he
think
actually puts.
I have an idea to gamify it even more. Keep telling your
Okay,
story. I'm gonna throw in a random word that you have
okay,
to incorporate.
that's fine.
So keep going.
Um, he puts the hand, almost like he's gesturing to Goku to take it, and he pulls him up. But instead, he actually goes past his hand, puts it in front of his face, and explodes.
Damn.
Goku is sent flying out of the train cart, right? Crashes into a tree. He's hurt a little bit. He's like, "What the hell was that?" You know. And then Bakugo, we don't know that it's Bakugo yet, but it is Bakugo. Uh, he darts out. You damn nerd! Where am I? And then Goku, in turn, is like, I'm not no nerd. What are you talking about? Who are you? Bakugo starts swinging.
Bridge.
Okay. Bakugo starts swinging. Goku, who is already starting to activate some type of ultra instinct, is dodging, 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 dodging. And he's like, hey, I don't know who you are, but your fighting style isn't really that impressive or interesting.
Damn.
Bakugo gets pissed about that, so he starts trying to fight even harder. And at some point, during these blows that's being missed, Goku actually looks over and notices a bridge. And he says, oh, look at that bridge. Really mesmerized with it. It reminds him of what's it called? Uh King Kai's Highway. While Goku's distracted, his this instinctive, ultra instinctive format just dissipates. Bakugo gets a good solid gut punch. Explodes. And explodes his hand. Goku, again, sent flying further back, crashing through a whole bunch of trees, falls into this reservoir. Goku, who's, he's still a little bit hurt, a little more hurt, right? He gets up.
Window.
He gets up, powers up Super Saiyan, and he's like, I don't know what you're doing here, but if you want to fight, I'll give you one. Bakugo, who's honestly a little bit shocked that this man is dead by now, he continues to charge at Goku. So Bakugo going super duper fast, right? Goku sees how fast he's going, and it's almost like Goku's like a little bit faster than Bakugo. Puts one hand out, flicks his finger at Bakugo's head right here, pow, and Bakugo is sent flying. Thank you,
Sage.
Thank you, Sage.
What a sage.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How's your stream?
Rumble? Well,
I'm currently in the middle of explaining this amazing story.
Happy Thursday to you too. How you been?
Goku, he flicks Bakugo right in the head. Bakugo is sent flying, hitting through a whole bunch of different trees, and then he smashes through a window all the way back into the cart, right? Into the train cart. Goku instant transmissions to Bakugo. Bakugo is at this point knocked out. He's knocked out. Goku looks at him, depowers back to his original Goku form. Picks Bakugo up and just kind of pokes him a little bit, be like, "Hey, you up? He wants to make sure he's still alive, basically, because he did just he really let loose a little bit.
Ember.
Bakugo, what'd you say?
Ember.
So Goku, picks up Bakugo, taps on him, tries to see if he's alive. He's alive, breathing. And he just tries to talk to him. He's like, do you know where we are? I'm lost and I think I gotta get home. And Bakugo's like, fuck you, you damn nerd. Right? That's what Bakugo says. Goku, in turn, is like, that's a bad word. That's okay though. I don't use those types of words. But
okay.
that's not very nice. So he in turn just starts taking Bakugo, right, who's still kind of ragdolled, still kind of hurt. He wants to move around, right? He flies Bakugo up way up in the sky, looks around. Um, he sees uh this fire that's like on the on like way past the way past the train cart. And he's like, "Oh, that's a interesting like fire right there. I wonder if that's like a some type of ember because it's smoldering. It's a smoldering flame." So he goes over to this ember, flies over there, and when he lands at this ember because he really wants to find out how can he get home. Um, he sees these pirates. He comes in contact with these pirates, and these pirates go, "Hold on, I want to laugh at this." Oh, who's this man here? Sir, I don't know who you are, but this is our camp, and you're not welcome here. And Goku was like, sorry to interrupt, but me and my new friend here are just trying to get home." And then he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, sir, but this is a barren wasteland. I have
Oh,
been
hollow.
mutinied." What?
Hollow.
Hollow. Okay. "I have been viciously mutinied upon quite recently, courtesy of my courtesy of my disgusting and putrid um uh first mate, Barbosa." And Goku was like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Uh, but what do we do?" And then he says, "Just don't drink the rum." And then Goku is like, "Well, who are you? Who are you? And what is rum?" And this pirate goes, I am Captain Jack Sparrow, um, pirate lord of the seven seas and things." Um, Goku in turn realizes that he is not in the world that he once knew. He is in the Pirates of the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, one of those. And they were lost forever. The
Oh,
end.
wow.
Oh wait, you had a word though, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
What was the word though? What was the word though?
Hollow.
Hollow. Okay. Once Goku realized that he was lost in the Pirates of the Caribbean world, he felt hollow that he would never see Chi.
Great. Go work. Okay. So Bakugo and Goku is just stuck in the Pirates of the Caribbean forever.
Mm-hmm. I think that can make for a good content.
Yeah.
I'm glad you added the words though. I could even think that maybe this is a bit of a workshop, everybody.
Yeah. It's
Maybe what
workshop.
we do, maybe what we do for this game is like you add those different words in, and once you get to that last word, that's when the story has to end. Because yeah, I probably could have went for even further, honestly, but like I wanted there to be some type of end in sight. Because I
Yeah.
could have went to lore, I could have
Yeah.
went to getting up trying to fight Goku again. It would have been super duper long.
All
Okay,
right.
are you ready to give it a try?
I'll give it a whirl.
Okay. Um. Oh no! Someone summoned a dragon. Okay.
Also, speaking
Let's
of
see.
dragon, I've been watching I almost said Sparking Zero. I've been watching the new show. Can't think of the name of it. What is the damn show called?
The new show, Demon Slayer, My
No,
Hero,
Dragon Ball.
Daima.
Oh yeah, been watching that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's very GT.
Yeah, it is.
It's I like the pacing of it. But okay.
Osaka Go. Use Beam Go. Kai University. Just throw Kai in a book at someone. But okay, let's say for you. Well, you know what? Since this is the first one, I'll let you decide the genre of characters, locations, and at least one. Well, I decide that last, but
The
you give
genre.
me the genre of characters.
Um, let's go. Let's go like comics.
Wait, what did you say?
Comics.
Comics? Okay.
No, actually, no. Let's go video game.
Video games.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Um, we'll go with Mario.
Jom Jom. Okay, Mario.
We'll go with Mario. And um well actually I'm gonna give you three characters.
Okay.
All right. We'll give you Mario, Kratos,
Okay.
Mario, Kratos, and Mario, Kratos, and Commander Shepard.
Okay.
All right. Those are your
All right.
characters.
Okay.
And they don't have to all be premiered at the
Yeah.
beginning of, you know, but those are your characters. Setting. We're gonna make it um we're gonna make it a spaceship.
Okay.
A spaceship that is docked on the moon.
Okay.
And the criteria that you have to meet at some point
Mm-hmm.
is uh, that there is, well, the criteria is that they are the only three people alive in the universe.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just ruined whatever I was thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they are the only three people in the universe.
Mm-hmm. That's a criteria that has to be met.
Oh, that has to
Either,
be met. Okay, that doesn't ruin anything. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All
That's
right.
either like if it's a discovery or if it's an
Uh huh.
action that happens, but at some
Yeah.
point. Okay.
All right. So we started with Commander Shepard talking. Well, Commander Shepard and her crew are on a ship, and while riding through space, they hear boom, boom, rah, like fire, boom, shaking. Their spaceship is shaking. A Commander Shepard gets on the telecoms. Jesse Shepard here. What's going on out there, crew? Do you see anything? Is there... What is that? And their ship coming across what they believe to be a planet as they're flying by, their ship gets cut in half from below.
Oh no.
And it goes spiraling. She's like, crew, man the ships, repair, do whatever needs to be done. The ship spirals.
repaired.
The ship spirals and crashes, boom, upon the moon. Jesse Shepard crawls out of the wreckage and looks up to see an alien she's never seen before.
Oh no.
You know, they've traveled worlds beyond our own, beyond their own. But this creature she has never laid eyes on before.
Oh.
She looks up and sees a large, what she believes, well, she sees a large creature.
Okay.
In humanoid in form. He has 2 blades in his hands.
Oh.
And he looks down upon her.
Oh, hey. Dun, 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 dun.
Then, as he looks down upon her, in the
Toy.
distance,
That's your first word, toy.
okay, in the distance, there's a faint creature hopping planets. You see that in the background as Jesse Shepard looks up at this creature, and in the background you see this creature hopping planets, hopping moons. Again, something she's never in her life seen before. This is unprecedented territory. This creature.
In the distance.
Oh. What? And with the power of the stars, this small, what she could see to be a small man, as the large man raises his hand to potentially cleave down, who knows his intentions, on Commander Shepard. He catches an uppercut. Wahoo! and boom! The large man falls backwards, rolls, and looks up at this small man, the small, powerful man with a red hat, emboldened with an M on it. Actually, oh wait, no, I remember now.
Yep.
And he stands up. He stands up and says, "Toy, how dare you!"
Wow, that's so good. Okay. Keep going.
Dare you? And he grabs. Well, no, he says, "Toy, how dare you?" And the small creature says, "It's a me, Mario." and boom, he rushes in, grabs Mario by the face, and like drives him. He's running and driving him into the moon and throws him out into back into space. But Mario, being the star wielding power that he is, he's able to come back and goes in for a punch. Boom. While this is happening, Commander Shepard, she gathers what she can from the wreckage of her ship.
Next word, dead.
She gathers what she can from the wreckage of her ship and grabs a gun, and she begins shooting at the large man to no avail. She's and while she's doing that, a bullet hits Mario. Oh.
Oh.
And he stands up. The large man. Foolish toy. How dare you come for a god? And looks at Commander Shepard. You think your bullets do anything to me, Kratos? I've killed gods beyond what you could ever imagine. Now, he looks at Mario. He presumes him to be dead. As, he's just been shot. This is just a small man who has been shot. But as he walks over towards Commander Shepard, Mario blips back into existence. Now, this is something Kratos has never seen before. Of all the gods that he's faced, of all different pantheons that he's killed, he's never seen one blip back into existence. And Mario stands before him again. Cap on. Woo! You thought I was finished?
Woo! You thought I was finished.
Mario throws a power star to Commander Shepard, and she grabs the star, wields the power in her hand that she's never felt before.
Oh.
And she feels her body vibrating. It's radiating with power she's never felt. Meanwhile...
Next word, break.
Break or break?
B-R-A-K-E.
So, she feels this radiating. And Mario gives her his signature thumbs up, eats a mushroom. Now the small man is the same size as Kratos. Now Commander Shepard, emboldened by stars. Her gun. Couldn't see that. Now glowing. They both take on.
Glowing black.
Not gonna lie, I make the best made up stories. I'm an expert.
I low-key feel like I want to change this to being called bedtime stories.
She rushes Kratos. The bullet's actually doing damage now. Mario, same size as Kratos, hitting them gut shots. Boom, boom, boom. Mario, he knocks the coins out of Kratos. Kratos is like, what is this power? And
This power.
Boom, knocks Kratos down. Commander Shepard, still emboldened by her power, she grabs a brick from the moon and runs.
She grabs a brick?
And she just takes a piece of the moon.
Grab a brick. Okay.
Like these If guns won't do it, this brick will. She jumps. Boom! Smashes Kratos over the head with a brick. It breaks. Kratos, an indent of Kratos into the moon can be felt. What can be seen. Boom! And he picks his arm back up out of the crater. His other arm. His limbs. He stands up. Ugh. You seem to be a god of your own. I've killed all of the Greek gods. I faced the Norse gods. I don't know what the star magic power is. However, why have you come to my domain?
Next word, end.
The end. No. And they all takes a second.
High school members.
They all take a second to stand off against each other and realize. Well, Commander Shepard says, "You've killed all of my men, my soldiers." Kratos says, I may have made a mistake.
You think?
I thought that ship was amongst the gods I've never seen before. I've never seen this tech. Well, he wouldn't know the word technology. I've never seen such a monster in my midst. And Jesse Shepard says, "No, it's not a monster, idiot. It was a ship. We were just passing by."
And Mario just sitting there. Woohoo!
Yeah, Mario's smashing bricks. He had a dog in his head at the moment. And he says, I thought it was God unforeseen. And Jesse Shepard goes back to her ship to see that everyone in the ship is dead. There were no survivors except for her. She sees what was the end of all humanity. She turns to Kratos and says, "We were trying to find a new planet to start rebuilding humanity. You, Kratos, you've ruined everything that will ever be. You've ruined everything."
You ruined. I say ruined. Don't even ever say ruined. Ruined.
That was the last of humanity. For what I know, and you've ruined that.
Oh, ruined.
And Mario.
What is in the coins? I got from the shell.
And Kratos drops his weapons with his hand over his face. He kneels down and says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that's where that ends.
Damn. Okay. A lot of sad endings to these stories here. Kratos just accidentally kills the rest of humanity.
Yeah, that was your fault.
I like that Mario. He just punches and he's like, right? Oh, look at the brick. Doink, doink. This brick is crazy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you
But
can't
yeah,
get Mario down.
I like that. I like that. That was a that was a fun little story. Um,
Yeah, Kratos, Commander Shepard, and Mario.
yeah. But hey, you got it to work. You got
I
it to
mean,
work.
you like kind of unknowingly like, because Mario has space. Like
Yeah.
he's gone and survived through space.
Mm-hmm.
Kratos a god. Commander Shepard obviously is all about space.
Yeah.
So you've unknowingly like connected
Mm-hmm.
these figures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, and you implemented everything. Um, yeah. Okay. How about we do I do one more, you do one more, and then we jump into our next improv game.
Okay,
That-
what genre of
To say, and I'm gonna say that like we'll keep the words at max max four, at minimum
okay
three,
okay?
right?
So what genre of
Genre, I'm gonna go with non-fictional characters.
okay?
Yep. Any non-fiction character.
All
Yeah,
right,
y'all thought we were just gonna do fictional the whole time?
Will Smith.
Now you're talking, D. All right. Will Smith.
I don't know how familiar you are with Will Smith, Taraji P Henson.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
um, they are now that's two actors, but I still like that. Okay, whatever.
All right. Will Smith and Taraji.
All right, hold on. Will
Will
Smith.
Smith, Taraji
Will
Henson. That
Smith.
sounds like that's a joke waiting to happen. Will Smith and
Taraji
Taraji.
P Henson. What are they doing? What are they doing? Or where are they?
Yeah, where are they? What's the location?
This is Will Smith, Taraji P Henson. They are back in high school.
Okay. So they're very
and
young. Okay.
and what needs to happen?
Yeah. What's one thing that has to be met?
Um
Gordon Ramsay working at a Wendy's.
that's funny.
That is
Okay, they are in
really
high
good.
school and
Hmm.
Taraji has to meet Taraji has to meet someone who goes to a different school by the
Okay.
name of Lucius Lyon.
So Taraji, not Cookie Lion,
Not
but
Cookie.
Taraji
Taraji has to meet
has to
someone
meet
named Lucius Lyon
someone named Lucius Lyon
who goes
at
to a different
another
high school.
school from a different high school.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's
So we got
Captain D
Wilson.
from Planet 505 Kai. Dun, 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 dun.
We got so we got Taraji P. Henson, Will Smith back in high school, and Taraji P. Henson has to meet Lucius Lyon at a different school. Bet.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or on the streets. Like he just goes to a different school. He doesn't need
He just
she
goes
doesn't
to a
need to
different
meet them. Yeah.
school. Okay. We'll see. All right. So here at um
Try have
at
someone. Oh no.
wait, what is
But
this
hey, we
showing?
might party at man, because I was partying at when I was in uni. when I was in college.
Yeah. Oh man, like college parties? Oh, you better believe it. But okay. Okay. Uh Here at Slapstick High School,
But, yeah.
uh we have Will Smith. He's rushing to get to class. Um, he's like, yeah, I gotta get to
That's how
class.
he runs. Yeah.
Yeah. He says, yeah, I gotta get to class. Oh man. He's running through the halls.
Hey,
Uh
did he wipe his
passes by.
shoes on the mat before entering the building?
Wait, what?
Did he wipe his shoes on the mat before?
No. No one cleaned the floors. He didn't need to. But he's running through the halls. Running, he's late for class. He darts by a couple different people. He darts by this bald woman. He darts by this bald man. He darts by uh these kids who are talking about the social, political, and economic state of the world. He darts by all of these, and just in the nick of time, he makes it to class.
Skirt.
Yeah. And there's even kind of a bit of like a little, like, a little dust that's kicking under his feet. He's like, oh, my bad. I made it just in time. Um, but right as he enters in, he sees Taraji P. Henson, performing Shakespeare, in front of the entire class.
Which played.
Um, she says this.
I can't think of any Shakespeare plays. It's cool. It's cool.
Hold on. He's performing Shakespeare. And she says, to be or not to be, that's the question and stuff. The teacher yells at her. Oh, Taraji P. Henson, take this serious. Ga, 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 ga.
It's the teacher.
Uh,
Dang, I can't think of his real name.
Taraji, who's Taraji, who doesn't take kindly to the teacher, says, "Who the hell you gone to and stuff? You want me to stay up here and do this performance?
Her,
I ain't. You know what? I'm done now."
her
She throws
catchphrase and stuff.
so she throws the plastic skull at the teacher, right?
Oh, Taraji's violent.
Yeah, she throws the skull at the teacher, and the teacher goes, "Go to the principal's office." Ah, ga, 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 ga. So she walks out, and gets on her phone. Will Smith, who's still standing in the doorway, he's just like, "Yeah, uh, that was crazy." And then Taraji is like, "Move." So she moves Will Smith out the way, gets on her phone, and just like starts typing and things, right? Um, the teacher goes, "Will Smith, you're late. Sit in your seat." Ah, ga, 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 ga. Will Smith sits in
That's
his seat.
Mr. Krabs.
Will Smith sits in his seat, and the teacher goes, "Today, class, we are going to be going over Othello because now that the skull, the plastic skull is broken, we have to go over a whole new play. So we're going to
Wander
start."
is your first word.
Wander.
Uh huh.
Um, we're starting off with a whole new play. We're going with Othello. Take out your books and turn to page 1. Ah, ga, 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 ga. Everyone starts to take their books out, Will Smith realizes he forgot to pack his Shakespeare book. And he's like, "Oh man, that that's that's crazy."
Oh,
So he says that's messed up. Um, so the principal who sees everybody, he's pacing back and forth, you know, um, to see if everybody has their books. Will Smith, who still have yet to take his book out, he says, "Smith, where is your book?" And then Will Smith is like, "Man, I don't know, man. I mean, I may have must have left it in my locker or something."
I may have busted him.
And then he says, "Will Smith, you go to the principal's office right now." And Will Smith's like, "Oh, hell no." And then the principal says, "What did you say?" And then Will Smith is like, nothing. I'm just playing. I head straight to the principal's office right away. So, the principal, not the principal, but the teacher says, "That's what I thought you said." So he backs away. Will Smith gets up. He leaves and heads straight to the principal's office. He comes by, he comes, and as he's walking by, as he's walking to the principal's office, his mind starts to wander, and he's thinking about where he could have potentially left that Shakespeare book. Um, but as he's thinking about it, he runs smack dab into Taraji P. Henson, who at the moment was right in the middle of putting an important text out. She drops her phone. The phone the phone can't tell if it's broken because it's an iPhone. It may or may not be broke. And she says, "What the fuck?" Will Smith, who's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I was just, I really was trying to find my book. I don't know where my book at." And Taraji, she just like, "Yo, you finding your book shouldn't be something that's wrong with your feet. How's that one thing dictate the other? Use your 2 feet and walk where you need to walk, and I'm gonna do the same."
Waterfall is your next word.
Waterfall. Okay.
Sorry.
Um,
That's
it's okay. So Will Smith is like, I mean, I'm just going to the principal's office, you know. And then Taraji, he just like, I can't stand Mr. Agagagaga.
oh, that's
All
so this whole time he's just been saying his name.
his name.
That's like me. Do your homework. Smith, 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 Smith.
He's kind of like a Pokemon. Uh, but um, Taraji, she's just like, I can't stand Mr. Agagagaga. All he does is send people to the principal's office. And this will be like the third time that I've gone in like 2 days. And then Will Smith is like, well, I mean, maybe if you're a little more scholastical, you might not be going to the principal's office so much. And she said, what did you say, bitch? And then he was just like, ha ha, nah, I'm just playing, I ain't mean it. Ha ha. And she says, none of this even matters because I was texting my friend and told him that I was gonna meet him at the waterfall. And then he was just like, and Will Smith was like, "Waterfall? There ain't no waterfall around here. We in the city." And then she was just, and Taraji was like, "Psh, we call the waterfall is the nickname for our hiding place that's over by the fountain at the other school, dummy."
Ooh.
And then Will Smith was like, "How am I supposed to know that that waterfall is is how That waterfall is supposed to mean a fountain. Y'all could have just said the fountain. Taraji's just like, who the hell is you? The nickname police? Get the fuck out my face and go to the principal's office, fool. And then Will Smith says,
Flicker.
Flicker? And Will Smith says, well, I don't know if you're going to be talking to, he looks at her phone, Lucius Lyon with that broken iPhone at no waterfall or whatever you call it, because you still have to go to the principal's office. Or Mr. Agagagaga, he follows up on these things. He'll know. And Taraji says, oh man, what am I gonna do? Shit. And Will Smith says, how about um I was thinking of something, but I don't want to say it. How about what I do for you is I'll go to the principal and I'll tell him that I'll make something up and try to get you excused so that you can head over there.
Willard is helpful.
Willard is helpful. And she says, okay, I appreciate that. Um, so what he does, he takes Taraji's phone and says, I'm gonna need this though. I'm gonna need it to he says, I'm gonna need this. I think it's all a part of the plan. And Taraji says, you can't take my phone. Are you crazy? Why would you need my phone for this? And then Will Smith said, trust me, I got this. Haha. He heads to the principal's office. The principal's office. It's very dark. There's only one light. And it's directly over the principal's desk and his chair. It's flickering. Principal, who's in a chair and is turned to the back. Hold on. The principal, who's in a chair, turns around. Who dares disturb my dominion?
Why is this principal? And conceal.
Oh. Wait, what?
Conceal is your final.
Conceal. Okay. Conceal. He says, Principal Slap.
Hey man,
It's
this office mad scary.
Principal Slap. This office is mad scary, man. But I came to you with an important situation. And then the principal goes, sit and tell me of your tale. Will Smith comes in creepily. He sits down and he says, well, what happened was, I forgot my Shakespeare book, right? I forgot my Shakespeare book. And during the situation of me forgetting my Shakespeare book, right? Because it was in the locker room, right? I was heading to class, you know what I'm saying? While I was on my way, I ran into a friend of mine, and when I ran into her, she broke her phone. And that's like the only phone that she got, right? And then that's the only phone she got, right? So when I ran into her, it broke, right? And because of that, I didn't really know what I was gonna do because I don't know if like her mama gonna beat her, gonna beat her ass, and then the principal goes like, hold your tongue. You will not say words of that nature. And then Will Smith says, "Oh, my bad. Haha. um, um, I don't know what the protocol would be. Um, what I'm saying, in the situation that I'm the one that's responsible for breaking her phone, right? But long story short, I tried to make it into class, right? But I broke this girl phone, and she said that she's gonna have to go home to try to see if she can get if she can like let her parents know and figure something out because she need a phone, you know what I'm saying? And she told me that her boyfriend that's over at another school would be able to lend his phone to her. And but the thing is that she got to meet him separately. And I just feel like I was responsible for this whole situation happening. So I wanted to come to you and see if there was any way that you would allow her and him to meet up together. You feel what I'm saying? Haha. And then the principal goes, "This is beneath me. With as you must, but make sure you return to class. If not, that's your ass." And Will Smith goes, "Haha, I knew I could count on you. Haha, thank you so much. Haha." So he goes back. He goes back to Taraji, who's sitting over there chewing bubble gum.
Oh,
And he says, hey, what up? What up, Taraji? Here's your phone back. And just so you know, wait, what was your word?
conceal.
Conceal. Here's your phone back. And just so you know, I was able to conceal the real reason why me and you had to go to the principal's office, just so you know. And she was like, "Oh damn, look at you, Smith. Wait, what's your real name?" And then he's like, "Will." Smith Will. And
What?
she just like, and then she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Smith Will." So she leaves the school and heads straight to Lucius Lyon, who she's able to meet at another school.
She finally got to see Lucius Lyon. And he's
At the
gonna
water.
ruin her fucking life.
I don't know why I really like these characters. Who dares disturb my dominion? It's like no wonder no one goes to the principal's
Yeah.
office. Mr.
A
Slap.
scary ass office. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Give me a genre, Dean.
Okay. Sitcom characters. So this could be like Nick sitcom, Disney sitcoms,
Okay.
CW sitcoms.
Okay. Okay. Sitcom. Um, we're gonna go with uh
I don't know why I picked this. I don't know a lot of sitcoms.
don't worry, I got you covered, D. We're
Okay.
gonna go with man, this is interesting. Okay. We're gonna go with Jamie Foxx from the Jamie Foxx show.
Okay.
Okay. And the mother from the Parkers.
Okay.
All right. We're
Okay.
gonna go with Jamie Foxx and the mother from the Parkers. All right. So it's those two. The location, the location is at Ichiraku Ramen,
Okay.
and the the one quota that has to be met at least is um at some point there has to be a massive explosion. A
Okay.
massive explosion. Um
Okay.
and that it can be interpreted in any way you think.
Okay.
Uh,
I already have.
I gave you a lot of tools there, honestly. Like I
All
kept it
right.
easy. All right.
All right. We see the inside of a ramen shop, and the door bursts open. Boom! Hey y'all! Y'all get some of them noodles with the broth in it, cause a bitch hungry. You see this
Okay.
lady go
And
to the
Paul
booth. Yeah, there's studio applause that only we can hear. like,
studio applause at Ichiraku Ramen. Okay.
like, dang, this stuff look good. Oh, what you got on the menu for me? The owner of the shop is like, oh, we have well ramen. She's like, what that is? I ain't never eaten no place fancy like this. And this is dumb. She said, I ain't never eaten no place fancy like this. And then the camera pans over, and somebody said, did somebody say fancy? To another, to, to more studio applause.
I say
and,
fancy.
and he walks over, dang, you know fancy? And she's like, boy, what you talking about? I was talking about I ain't never eaten no place fancy like this. And he like, oh dang, my bad. Well, how you doing? You said you ain't never been here before. I love ramen. So
Jamie Foxx is a regular Ichiraku Ramen.
like man, I love ramen. I be eating it all the time. You know, I like it with the I like fish ramen. I like chicken ramen. What you like? And she look up at him. She say, "Well, damn, I like it all, including you. How you doing?"
I like it all including.
He
First
like,
word. First word D is Sasuke.
okay, and he like, hey, you know, you're cool and all, but my heart is taken. That's why I came over here. I was looking for fancy. You know, she brought us to this ramen shop, and then she kind of disappeared. You seen her? And she say, "Boy, I don't know no fancy now. I done told you, but well, we can get a little fancy if you want. And if that ain't what you want, then you need to stop talking to me." He like, all right, dang, hey, you're a little headstrong, ain't you? You know, we own a hotel like a few blocks from here. If you need to like chill out, relax or something, cause I know you ain't around from here. So you know, if you need to go there, we can go, we can go, we can go. Um,
Singing his theme song. You can go, you can go.
and then the door busts open again. Boom! Sasuke? Where's Sasuke? and, and Jamie's like, boy, who the hell is Sasuke? And Miss Parker's like, boy, who the hell is Sasuke? And Jamie's like, oh, he probably talk about Saki. Hey, yo, Ichiban, hook him up. He need a little drink.
Ichiban.
He need a little drink. You know, he need to, calm his nerves. Hey, we got a hotel a couple blocks from here. We can go ahead and hook you up. we can go.
Trying to direct everybody to this hotel.
Hey, that's his job.
We can go.
And
Okay.
So a few minutes has passed. This kid is looking for someone named Sasuke. He eventually, leaves looking around. And Miss Parker got like big bowls of ramen. Now she's trying out all the different type of ramen. The door busts up again. Boom! Dang, mama!
Oh, she's in this now.
And she's like, Kim, where the hell you been? I've been at this damn ramen shop. I ain't know nothing about no ramen. You over here talking about go to the ramen shop. And
Next word, professor.
And then Kim goes to sit with her mama. She's like, dang, mama, this look good. And so they started eating. And Jamie walks back over and he's like, I'm sorry to bother y'all again, but I'm still looking for my girl. She fancy. I ain't seen her in a while. And Kim goes, he is Caillou. and the mom's like, girl, I already shot my shot. So don't even worry about that. Boy, we don't know no fancy. Okay? We don't know no fancy. We ain't seen no fancy. We don't know no fancy. Okay? And then she goes back to Kim. She like, did you see Professor Ogilvy? I ain't seen him in a while. And Jamie's like, Professor Ogilvy? I actually know him. Yeah. He stay at the hotel that we got down the block from here. Oh. And then he looks at her. He's like, oh. He goes back. He was sitting with Braxton. He took Braxton. That's the girl that Ogilvy dude said that they shouldn't. They don't let her in.
Ah.
The door busts open again. Boom. Sasuke, where's Sasuke? Oh, I love Sasuke. And Kim looking around. She's like, damn, is everybody in this shop in love with somebody?
Oh, so man, this is good.
The ground rumbles. Start rumbling. Jamie's like, oh man, it's an earthquake. So boom, 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 boom. The chairs are shaking. They start getting under stuff. And Jamie's like, yo, I gotta go check this out. I need to make sure that our hotel, that's only a couple of blocks from here, down the street, I need to make sure that's okay. So while the earthquake going on, Jamie's shaking. He goes out the door. He opens the door and looks out into the distance. There are ninja, far and wide as the eye can see. Like there are ninja upon ninja upon ninja. And then he peeks out in the middle of the sea of ninja. He sees one guy, spiky hair, big spiky hair, wearing red.
Shit.
and he's just
Oh no!
he's going to town on these ninjas. He what flip him over, boom bang pow. He's ta 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 pa ta ta. And then
Yeah, I had
Jamie
to hear the
Foxx,
sound.
he's walking. He's like, okay, I can't worry about that right now. I need to go to the hotel. So he's making his way to the hotel. And
Your next word, D, chakra.
okay. And then he's making his way towards the hotel. He goes back and he goes back to the hotel. And he like, Auntie, y'all see that crazy stuff outside? Them ninjas out there fighting. And she say, boy, you can't say that in my hotel. And he's like, no, Auntie, actual ninjas.
Real ninjas.
And
Yeah.
he sees, he hears,
Mhm.
he he hears from he knows it's far away, but it's loud. He can hear somebody say, did that boy say y'all stopped the first one? What about the second? And they all go outside. He sees Miss Parker down the street, but then he looks over and up. There's a shadow engulfing the entire area.
Oh, hell no.
They can feel the heat coming from this. They can feel like these people don't have any kind of abilities, but they feel this chakra radiating from the center of that one single man who has summoned another meteor to strike down Earth.
Shit.
And boom! It hits. Boom! Shockwaves across the entire world. Fire erupts. And Madara stands there and sees the wreckage he's done and says, finally,
Yeah.
my work here is done. What's up, Shark Life? Stop the cap. No, this is all real. This happened.
Yeah, this is all real. Here I
That's
come, here I come, there I go.
and Madara standing in the wreckage. Here's a faint. Also, no
Where
one
did-
ever found Sasuke.
We are dead.
You applied for Kai Cenat. What does that mean? Kai is putting on a streaming university
Yes.
thing, and we applied to be there.
Yeah, we applied to be a part of Kai Cenat's Streamer University. Um and yeah, we just did it live, you know what I'm saying, a couple about an hour or so ago. And yeah, now you're
About
just
a week ago.
doing some improv, but yeah, that was fun,
That
honestly.
was fun.
That was a
That
lot of fun, you know. I would be interested in like exploring this more because I really do like the idea that all of these things that I mean, we made all this stuff up on the spot. So, you know, the story, the story time of it all, I really do. In the distance, you hear.
Oh, now I got the hiccups.
But no, this was so fun, y'all. We're probably gonna call it here though. You know, thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking around for uh this
Different stream.
this, this doozy of a stream. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of fun. We got a whole bunch of more fun things coming up as well. So, be on the lookout. We will be streaming tomorrow. Don't know what just yet, but it will be something fun.
Yeah.
Because we are gonna raid out to someone.
Oh.
Uh, Five.